Hey guys, Dean of DVD, Dean of Games. So if you're game related, you'll have to deal with the DVD portion of this that comes first. And if you're DVD related, hopefully you can enjoy the portion that deals with the board game, and they're tied together. So it's a movie from a year or so ago, 2 years ago now. It's been a while since it was out. And I hadn't seen the movie, nor have I obviously didn't purchase the Blu-ray yet. Just picked it up. I didn't bother with a special edition or a steel book. I'm sure I can't find those anyway. I guess you can still if you really look, but I just wanted the basic one. I didn't care. And that is Thor Ragnarok. Yeah. Really wanted to check this movie out. Kind of catch up with what's going on with the whole Infinity Wars coming up. Continue to be impressed by some of the performances in these movies. Particularly from Chris Hemsworth, who I think is a great Thor. I like Tom Hiddleston as Loki. I like. I wasn't so sure. Anthony Hopkins. I like everything he's in, and he's great as Odin. I thought Mark Ruffalo did a nice job as the Hulk again, and then you've got Kate Blanchett as the Hela. I thought she did a good job. It took me a while to even realize it was Kate Blanchett. And then you've got Jeff Goldblum, who I was iffy about. We got to say that, iffy about him. Anyway, I thought Ragnarok was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really entertaining. I'm a big fan of the whole Asgard, Norse gods. Really liked the comics. I was a big Thor. I collected the Mighty Thor comics when I was younger, and had quite a bit of them. Sold them eventually. I may even have some left somewhere. I'd have to look and see. I know the ones that weren't real sellable because the covers were damaged or had a tear in the cover or something I held on to. But we did have a flood here a few years back, and I lost quite a bit of the comics. I still have about 5-6 boxes worth, the big long boxes worth. Anyway, Thor Ragnarok, I thought it was good. The picture quality is good. Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy for about $20. So can't beat that. Like the cover. Like this cover. Fine without the steelbook and so I just thought that was a cool cover. Not going to spoil that one. But really enjoyed that movie. Now, the board game, also enjoyable. And I haven't played it yet, but I'm going to do sort of an unboxing of this thing. And this is in preparation for the upcoming Avengers Infinity War. And it's called, some of you already know, Thanos Rising. Or Thanos Rising. I don't even want to say that, but great artwork there on the cover. The eyes were actually, I don't know if you can tell, the eyes were actually glossy here, along with the text up here. I think you can tell the text pretty easily when I move it. The rest is matte cover. And the Avengers is also glossy. So when it hits the light just right, I guess you'll see that. There's the eyes. Kind of cool, right? This one is for those of you familiar with games, it's a dice rolling like Yahtzee, but you also are trying to build what they call an engine. So have certain powers work off each other well by recruiting the right people to ally with. Got some great artwork in this. Great dice. Great collectible figurine of Thanos. I'll say Thanos. Boxes, not really super heavy duty. But sturdy box. It's sturdy enough. I don't think it's going to disintegrate anytime soon. The instruction manual for this game, 12 pages long, which is not much these days for board games. Got the new smell. Sorry. I'm a sucker for that. I opened it and just looked inside real quick. I haven't really looked through this yet. But I know the pieces are all here. You've got your Infinity Stones. They call them, in the comics they call them the Infinity Gems, but here they call them the Infinity Stones. I'll show you this replica of Thanos. The Infinity Gauntlet. This is an area that Thanos will be in the middle. And we'll turn the dice. And all heroes have their own dice, depending on whether they're power heroes or mystical or whatever their background is. Cosmos is one of the other things. You see some great artwork here that shows how to set everything up. I enjoy. Pardon the dogs in the background. I'm going to have to kill them. Not really. Then the instructions just teach you how to play the game, but it's not difficult. You can play this one solo. You can play it with up to, I think, 4 players. The Infinity Gauntlet. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's spaces in here. Every place you see a gloss, there's a space there, and the gem fits right in there. Kind of cool. Pretty thick cardboard. So this is not cheap. Pretty thick. I like that. Same thickness as the board. And the board then, the Marvel thing here. Marvel logo, I mean. And then you've got this area. It's 3 sectors that Thanos will turn his attention toward, one after the other. And that brings me to Thanos, or Thanos. He's cool. He's painted. He's plastic. But not bad. Not bad at all. He's pretty good sized. You can get a good look at him. Yeah, that's Thanos. It looks pretty cool. I don't know, compared to my oversized iPhone, he's pretty tall. Compared to a bottle of water, pretty good. So he's 3/4 the size of a bottle of water. That gives you an idea. So he's going to go in the middle of this game board here, in this little hole. That goes right down in there. And then he will turn his attention toward whatever sector the dice tell him to turn, or Thanos die tells him to turn. Yeah. Pretty cool. The cards, I like the artwork on the cards. It's the characters from the movie. I don't know how else you get away from this. Some people don't like it when they use photographs. I do. When I've associated the character, and I have in this case, with the actual human being. Then when they did Star Trek cards years ago, and Star Wars cards, I don't want a drawing of Luke Skywalker. I want Mark Hamill and I want Carrie Fisher, and that's what I want. So here, I want the characters to look like they do. So that means, Bucky Barnes is going to look just like he did in the movie. Iron Man is in his armor, so you're not going to see Tony Stark. Ditto with Black Panther, but that's what you want, right? You want them like that. Now, for some of them, you get the actual picture of the dude. And he wears his mask half the time anyway. So the artwork's cool. You can see that some of them have this smash feature, this power feature, the red for the corner there. Some of them have a different symbol, maybe based more on energy, like Iron Man, or the Hulkbuster, or War Machine, or somebody called the Iron Spider. I'm assuming that's going to be a plot in the new movie, coming out April 27th, by the way. So you've got a lot of different, and then you've got people who are more, I guess, cosmic, like Star-Lord and his whole bunch. They're all cosmic. And you've got people like Thor and Doctor Strange and Loki and Vision and others who have more of a, I don't know, whatever that symbol stands for. Mystic, probably, I'm guessing. I could see Thor crossing over. So those are the cards. They're not super thick. I could see probably, yeah, exactly right. Yeah, I'll probably put them in sleeves. You've got counters that kind of keep track of where the various gems are and their stages of being able to be found by Thanos. You've got damage counters, and you will need them because people are going to take a lot of hits. Some may even die. The Infinity Gems, or stones, and they look more like stones. They're not smooth. These are oblong, different shaped. Like them. The dice, heavy dice, decent sized. I don't know what they are. as far as millimeters are concerned. I'm not really sure to measure them. You've got a good variety of each color to go with the power, mystic, cosmic, and so on. And you've got 2 Thanos dice, bigger dice than the others. Sound good. And when rolled, both of these will give you a direction as to what happens when you roll it. One is the Infinity Stone. Whatever one gets rolled gets one of those little yellow things on it. And when you've got so many, I don't know how many it is, the stone becomes part of the glove. If Thanos gets the glove filled, you lose. You can win by killing 10 enemies, 10 villains, and they're in the deck just like the heroes are. And you get all sorts of extra stuff here that goes with the game. Extra powers and stuff you can get. And then you've got, these are hard to get out. Why do they make these so hard to get out sometimes? These cards right here. Each one is a location. And depending on who the team leader is, they get this card. I might have to laminate these. It looks like these are pretty thin. I'll probably laminate these just to keep them, or look for sleeves. They're pretty, I don't think I have a sleeve this big. I'll have to think about that one. I don't think I do. But each location, and then on this it'll tell you if you roll 4 of these particular symbols or more on your opening roll, remove 2 damage from any hero. Gives you your starting dice pool. This guy gets 3 reds and a blue to start with. He could maybe pick up others depending on what hero he adds. Pretty cool. And each one of these gives a different ability. I haven't opened them yet, obviously. They're all still, I don't know how many there are. Let's see if I can get this open easily. Not sure. I think I did it. One of those fingernails with the sharp card here that you wonder, am I gonna cut right into my fingernail or what? Here we go. Let's see what we got. Let's see how many of these there are. These are very thin though. They're similar to the cards. Here's a turn order summary on the back of your card. So you've got Team Leader Black Panther and Wakanda. Makes sense. Thin though. Team Leader Doctor Strange in the Sanctum Sanctorum. You've got Gamora, Team Leader. Location is nowhere with a K. As you can see there. Each one has different abilities. And then finally, the Team Leader, Captain America, the Avengers compound. I could easily see more of these coming out. I could see somebody making their own. I could easily see this ripe for expansions. I will tell you this, that the word is there are other cards. It could be location cards, leader cards, villain cards, hero cards that are not yet part of the set that they will be releasing later on. And the reason for that, according to the designer, is because they give away spoilers or potential spoilers for the movie. Obviously, they don't want to do that. That would be bad. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to the movie. Looking forward to playing this game. And I'll box it back up. I may play the first game solo. So look for a solo play on my channel at some point. That's Thanos Rising or Thanos Rising. Avengers Infinity War, April 27th. Look for it. I'll be going to it. And if you can remember that far back, Thor Ragnarok, great movie. Advances the plot of Thor and also of the Avengers. I think we're coming to an end, though, on the Marvel Cinematic Universe as far as the Avengers are concerned. They may need a break. And I think, not mistaken, Robert Downey Jr.'s contract's up anyway, so I think that's pretty much going to end that anyway. But we'll see. Maybe he'll die in the movie. I'm not sure. Someone's going to die. My money's on Vision and probably Captain America and maybe Iron Man. Anyway, that's it, guys. Tell me what you think. Does the game look interesting to you? It does to me. Picked it up for $40, by the way, so it's not a high-priced game compared to some. I think I'll get a lot of enjoyment out of that. And Thor Ragnarok was up at about $20. All right, guys. Take care.